Today is March 22nd, 2026, and we're stopping by the Marion Union Station to watch some trains. The first train we saw as we got to the parking lot was a Norfolk Southern mixed freight train heading north on the Sandusky District. It had an impressive 7 locomotives in the lead and something special midway through. AC-44C6M number 4368 led the train, followed by an SD-70 ACE, 4 more GEs, and lastly an SD-70 ACC. This train seemed to go on forever. And then, a surprise. What I at first thought was a Kansas City Southern engine turned out to be the NS Erie Lackawanna Heritage Unit, SD-70 ACE number 1074, DPUing mid-train. The next train we saw was what at first appeared to be a CSX intermodal. ES44AH number 3158 and ES44AC number 710 lead the train over the diamonds heading eastbound on the Mount Victory subdivision. This one snuck up on me, so I only got the going away angle, but I did get a couple stills with my Nikon DSLR. Surprisingly, this train wasn't all intermodal containers and seemingly transformed into a mixed freight train midway through. I walked back down to ground level and set up a new camera angle just in time to catch DPU locomotive number 7095 pass by. This train went from intermodal to mixed freight and finished off with some auto racks. Over on the CSX Columbus subdivision, we saw a locomotive that had seemingly detached from the rest of its train. The cars were parked just south of the road crossing, and the locomotive was parked north of the station. Then, he began backing up, passed over the diamonds, and headed back to reconnect. The fence blocked the view, so I think I need a taller tripod next time. Next, we saw a Norfolk Southern intermodal train heading south on the Sandusky District. But oddly enough, the front door on the lead locomotive was left wide open. After it passed, there was a bit of a lull for about 30 minutes. And then, I saw the signal turn green on the Mount Victory subdivision. Eventually, a mixed freight train came crawling toward us. 2 ET44AHs, number 3394 and 3451, led the train heading westbound. You can really see how much the tower and my cameras shake as the train passes over those diamonds. Now the temperature was beginning to drop, so we decided to head out after this train passed. But just as we were packed up and about to drive off, we saw lights on the Norfolk Southern line again. I quickly set up both cameras and didn't even have time to extend the legs on my tripod before the train arrived. A single NS AC-44C6M, number 4682, pulled a relatively short auto rack train heading north past the station. This low camera angle may actually be my new favorite, as it really highlights the towering size of the train. Overall, we saw 6 trains in just about 2 hours. Another success at the station. Now, many of you may know that I'm working to recreate this Marion Union Station scene on my N-scale model railroad layout. There's still lots of work to do, but I'll leave you with a couple shots of some passing trains.